What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now Plus. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about a different collection of news stories for February 23rd, 2023. Quite a big day today, and it came from a bunch of different things. So I want to start just with a glance over the state of play, PlayStation State of Play. Two announcements that will kind of just surface level things. One of them being Tchia, right? Got a release date March 21st. That game, I've been a big pusher of that game. I feel like I'm literally the only one on YouTube that's talked about it, but this game continues to look amazing, and it's cool to see, in a live stream, and I was co-streaming it. It's cool to see other people, agreed, and we're like, oh, this game looks pretty neat, and it comes out in less than a month, so that's super cool. Again, I've talked about it at length in different videos. Second thing is, I just want to kind of gush over that Resident Evil trailer. My God, I mean, that's honestly one of the most perfect trailers I think you can do. It maybe wasn't as flashy as some of the trailers that maybe you think of when you think of like the all-time greats, but yet again, every game has a different style for its trailers. It looks so absolutely incredible. The only disappointing thing is at the end of it, right, not having a demo date. They did confirm there's going to be a demo. Remember, we talked about that yesterday, and we had heard about it even the day before that. And again, that trailer, I think, just lived up to everybody's wants. It continues to look so good. Obviously, RE4 already being one of the greatest games, of all time. And it's looking like the remake will be the same thing. One kind of breaking news story that, hey, might as well just throw it in here, is that Mortal Kombat 12 was just announced during an earnings call. So there kind of goes all the hype for, if it's in, I mean, I think a lot of us knew it was going to be Mortal Kombat 12, right? But literally during an earnings call, we just got the announcement. There's lots more to come, including the highly anticipated Mortal Kombat 12 and Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. Well, Mortal Kombat 12 wasn't, announced yet. Again, I think a lot of us expected to be Mortal Kombat 12, but to say it like that, highly anticipated, well, I guess so, but we also didn't know for sure that was going to be the game. So there you go, Mortal Kombat 12. Ed Boon had always kind of made it seem like this game was going to release this year, probably like a fall thing, right? And now we have confirmation that it's coming. I want to quickly also talk about Shinji Mikami, and I really hope that's how you say it. I'm really bad normally at pronunciating Japanese names. But leaving Tango Gameworks, right? That sucks. I think the biggest thing you could probably look at here is for Evil Within, right? Does this hurt the prospect of getting an Evil Within 3? Look, I wish the guy all the best. Obviously a legend, right? And he's given us so many great things. People, I think at the time, at least recording this, people still don't know why, right? I think some people have speculated it could just be retiring. I think he's 57 or 58 years old, so he could just be leaving just to leave and retire off into the sunset. But, again, how I look at it going forward, well, does this hurt the prospect of getting an Evil Within 3? Look, I think they're a fine studio, and I think they're going to be fine. Hi-Fi Rush, one of my favorite games so far of this year, an absolute, amazing game. So I really don't question the talent they have there, and I don't even think he was really on that project to begin with. So I think they should be okay. But, does this hurt Evil Within 3 in any way? I'm not quite sure. And then I want to talk about the almost two-part rumor, right, of Metal Gear Solid and Castlevania. So this was a big thing for Konami and E3, and basically, just to boil it down, Konami is going to E3, right, based off this rumor. Konami's going. They'd have a lot to show when they go. Castlevania, there is a game still happening. We kind of knew that for a while if you have been following, I guess, the rumor mill. And then Metal Gear Solid 3 would most likely be announced there. And from the rumor, they're saying they're waiting for that to happen to see the reception and how that does before they do ports, before they maybe even do a Metal Gear Solid collection. So that's odd, because we've heard kind of back and forth things throughout the last, maybe like 2 years of Metal Gear in terms of an entire package, right? In terms of some sort of remaster collection. But if you believe this rumor, which, it does make sense, Metal Gear Solid 3 has always been the game that seems like it was going to get that full-on remake, right? So that probably makes sense. Probably you announce it, right, at E3, comes out maybe end of this year, considering we have been hearing about it for years. It's not like they just started it. And then we would see about, getting the other games eventually or putting them all together, however it goes. But that was a big one. And even Castlevania, don't sleep on it, right? It's not just the return for Silent Hill. It's not just the return for Metal Gear. Castlevania is coming back too with Konami's kind of push. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure you guys are subscribed, bell icon turned on, and I hope to see you all on the next one.